My name is Twyla Stepper, and I'm the Education Director at a private industry school that teaches the public the trade of screen printing, and this is my action research project. In this Prezi, I will discuss the challenges my project design may face based on research and personal experience. Every year, more people show interest in entering the trade of screen printing. These skills are in demand, and it is difficult to meet everyone's need with the limited locations RINET has for education. For this project, I am interested in determining if a traditional apprentice skill can be taught wholly in an e-learning environment, and if those students are as effective and efficient as their classroom/apprentice/training counterparts. The delivery of the curriculum for this project will be through our LMS, Learning Management System, and utilizing videos and printed materials hosted in the LMS library. In a study done by Francis Donkor, comparing the use of both methods, he determined that video and multimedia delivery outperformed print media in delivering skill-based content. This method of delivery will help us to reach more interested students and offer more flexibility when working through the program. We will be using several methods to gather data in regards to this project. First, we will interview each student to determine demographic information, technology efficacy, and goals for the course. This is important to help determine the individual needs of each student, and according to NISR in 2004, if the project or program is right for them. Each student will be required at the end of each skill module to record and upload a video of them demonstrating their skill mastery. We will administer tests for theoretical knowledge as well. Callahan, Johnson, and Paulson have shown that this is important to determine understanding of why, not just the physical manifestation of how. Finally, a survey will be sent out at the completion of the course to determine student attitude toward delivery and content efficiency. Challenges. After doing research, I found that although my research project has a different focus, there's potential to encounter some of the same challenges other researchers have run into. The four main challenge areas are participation, response, as in feedback, technology, and validity. Participation. Research has shown that with many students that utilize online learning, there can be an issue with balancing the online class, life, work, and family. Time constraints are issues for many students that have problem being self-motivated. Online learning offers the student flexibility in regards to when and how they log in. It doesn't force them to maintain a timely routine to complete objectives. Since this study will be conducted within a private organization, we are at the mercy of those that choose to participate, leaving potential to not have a wide demographic of students in age or sex. The two groups being used may vary greatly in age and sex due to technology efficacy and/or fear. Online learning has the potential to create isolation and demotivate students that require social connection in conjunction with content, according to Callan and Associates. Younger students that are more tech savvy will be more likely to gravitate to the online course group, where older students will stay with the classroom delivery. We hope to mitigate this isolation by encouraging participants to use the forum to make those social connections. Response. When taking online curriculum and not requiring a student to physically be present with an instructor, it can be a challenge to get feedback and responses to any surveys or questionnaires sent out via the learning management system. This has shown up in research, particularly in a study done by Palmer and Holt, where 5,862 students were enrolled and only 761 returned the feedback surveys, leaving their response rate at only 13%. Although this study will be conducted with 40 students, 20 in classroom and 20 online, the challenge of getting the online feedback will be much greater than those in a classroom with instructors. This challenge may need a synchronous component in the learning management system that requires students to check in weekly via Skype and report their progress and feedback. Due to the fact that the training provided does not yield a grade, but a set of practical skills, it is difficult to impress upon the student the vitality of feedback, as there is little recourse from the organization if not completed. Technology. This challenge stems from students' use and understanding of the technology used to deliver and receive content for the course modules, as well as the students' access to technology in order to complete the video portions of the curriculum. Research on e-learning has repeatedly reported an issue with student technology access and ability to use. Donkor in 2008, Nisar 2004, Palmer and Holt 2009, and Callan in 2015. Every study looked at for this project reported this as a barrier. This is presented to be especially true with older generations of students. The younger generations, according to Callahan and Associates in 2015, are more tech-savvy and prefer to technological deliveries or components. Validity. Are you the one who completed the course? With new technology, there is always the opportunity to fake a video or turn in a test that is not done by the student themselves. There will be a great deal of trust placed between the instructors and the students, that they are indeed completing the skill assessments themselves and using the curriculum to increase skills. Since the organization's name is attached to the person's skill level based on their graduation from our program, it is of importance that we believe the student is able to perform the skills with efficiency and craftsmanship. The only way I can see around this potential challenge would be to require the student to physically demonstrate the skills acquired in a Ryanet facility. However, the purpose of this study is to negate the need of attending a facility. In conclusion, there are barriers that any research project will encounter. This project will face its own scrutiny and challenges. As with anything delivered online, the overarching issues will stem with participation and honesty. Technology has slowly become less and less of a barrier, but access can be an issue. If simulation or game-based delivery becomes one of the methods used, technology can play a larger role as a barrier. Not all students will have a system that allows them to access or utilize more sophisticated software demand. Here are the references cited in this Prezi presentation, and thank you for your time.